Okay, now I have the rest of my broth. And I'm going to go ahead and just put it inside of here. And I'm putting it inside of my Vitamix. You can definitely do this by hand, but I always try to figure out what's the best way to cut my corners. So let me go ahead and put in all my stock. Oh, I spilled it some, but that's okay. Let me see how much I put in because there's measurements on here. It's basically 1.5 cups of broth, and I'm putting in basically 1/4 a cup of flour. 1/4 a cup of flour, and I have 1/2 a cup of melted butter. So basically it's 1 stick cut in half. And the cool thing about this is if you're doing it by hand, you want to just whisk it together little by little, the liquid with it, so it can turn out kind of a creamy consistency. But in the Vitamix here, it's going to basically get rid of it so there's not going to be any lumps. So let me go ahead and blend it up in the Vitamix, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have it in the Vitamix. I'm going to basically cut it on, put it on variable speed. We'll see. These are variable speeds, and then I may cut a tie. I don't think I'll need to. Let me go ahead and cut it on. And it's mixing. And I'm just moving it the variable speed just a little bit. I just need to get it well mixed. So I'm looking at it, I have it on setting 3. And the whole point is I just need to get it mixed together. And that's basically it. So let me cut down the volume and cut it off. And now I'm going to go ahead and put it inside of my soup so I can thicken it on up. Alright, I poured it in. I cut the burner on medium-high. What I'm planning on doing is letting it thicken up just a little bit. If you'd like to have it thicker, you can go ahead and take some of the broth straight from out of here and put it back in your Vitamix and put a little bit more flour into it, and then put it right back in there to thicken it up. But I'm going to let it cook for about 5 minutes after it starts bubbling. So I have it on medium-high. So let me go ahead and I'll tune you back in. Okay, it's been basically 4 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and stop it. It doesn't need to go for longer. If you want to do the full 5 minutes, it's fine. I have it on medium-high, that's why it's boiling. I just wanted to show you what it looks like at a boiling. So I'm going to mix it real quick. But it is done, and it thickened it up a little bit. If you want it more thick, just add more flour. And when you add the flour to it, it's going to have a flour taste. That's why you need to let it cook for at least 5 minutes or so, or 3 minutes, just so the flavor of the flour can go away. Let me cut off the timer. Alright, so the soup is done. I'm going to go ahead and plate it, and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, here is the end result. You would not know this was out of a can. And the stuff you see sprinkled around, I always put this on all the soups, I like it, is Parmesan cheese, and then there's sour cream right there. Let me get that sour cream off. And then let me just show you, there's the beans, there's the meat, the potatoes. It tastes very good. My husband tried some of it already because he always tries the stuff before I let it go into production, which basically means before we all eat it. But it's nice, thick, chunky meat in it. Oh, there's some of the sour cream. But you see, it's very good, and it tastes very good, especially whenever it's hot outside, or not hot, but cold outside, the winters. Warms the soul. And on behalf of your friends, family, and loved ones, I want to be able to tell you thank you so much for making such great, delicious food that we're able to put inside of our mouths. We really, really appreciate it, and thank you so much for using your time to do this for us. Take care, thanks, and God bless.